Several programmers are involved during the coding stage, each working on his or her little portion of code, which will finally be put together to create the grand system. Each programmer works on one unit, which is the smallest testable piece of software, or the smallest element in the project, which can be independently compiled, linked, and loaded. Units talk to each other through interfaces. A C function prototype, for example, is an interface which allows other functions to call it. You can even think of a database or a file as an interface. One function writes to a particular row of a database table in a certain predefined way, and another function reads from that database table and continues processing from where the first one left off. Think of these Lego blocks as units. The activity of unit testing consists of programmers testing these units coded by somebody else. Ultimately, you need to put the units together. You may find that some of the units fit together quite neatly, as these do, but some don't. The process of finding those which don't is called integration testing. Once we have tested the units and integrated them, we have arrived at the full system. Next, we test the system as a whole. That is, we try to make sure that the system is not failing to meet any of its stated requirements. Once we have completed system testing, we deliver the software to the customer. The customer then does an acceptance test to double check that the system is indeed meeting its stated requirements.
I'm almost through with one cycle of testing for the C program. Venkat has spent a good 3 days on it and he hasn't goofed much. Just one major defect. Now, how did I go about testing it? Well, Asha is Venkat's module leader and she's given me this test plan that she wrote. Now, here it is. This tells me how to test Venkat's program. Now, it has 35 test cases and each one tells me exactly what data to feed into the program and what to expect as output. The output that I got pretty much matched what the test plan says I should get. Now, I could spot only 2 minor defects in addition to the major one. Now, I've logged all of them into the defect control system installed on my PC. Now, I'm sure you're curious what the major defect is. Now, at one point, the program should have said invalid date but said Stack Overflow instead. Venkat will log on to the defect control system today and I hope he closes all the defects cleanly so that my second cycle of testing is 100% successful. Now, my own program is getting delayed by 2 days and I have to get back to it.